Hey everybody, John Ross from Ross Racing here with Patrick also. And we're getting ready to fire this thing up for the first time and hopefully break in the cam. So, let's see, what have we done so far, Patrick? We've checked the initial timing.
Yep.
We've put fuel in it, filled the carburetor float bowl with fuel.
Check the oil pressure.
Check the oil pressure, just turning it over on the starter to make sure that we're getting oil pressure. Not to mention everything that I talked about in the last video as far as pressure testing the cooling system and all that good stuff. So I think we're ready to just flip the switch on this thing and see what happens, huh?
Yeah, might as well.
So I've got my timing light. I've got a, let's see here, timing light, infrared temp gauge, so I can make sure that it's firing on all cylinders, make sure all 8 pipes are hot. I've got the screwdriver for bringing the idle up to about 2,000 RPM for the cam break-in, and I've got a long breaker bar to use as like a stethoscope to listen to the valve covers and see if I hear any weird clattering. So I think we've got everything ready to go. I'm gonna set the camera up just at a distance, and you can kind of watch. Hopefully, this thing not put a rod through the roof of my garage. If you want to just watch the RPM once I do get it going, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down as far as turning it up or down on the screw. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Let me know when you see oil pressure.
Yep.
Was that kill it? Or?
It was a 2000, and then it dropped down.
Okay.
Well, so.
Gotcha. All right. Take 2. See, I think we used up everything in the float bowl.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're running into here is it looks like there is a fuel leak, and it looks like it's coming out of the weep hole in the pump itself. The fittings are fine, the lines are fine. So these pumps are known for sometimes doing that. So unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to get a new fuel pump before we can complete the process here. But other than that, things are going good. The exhaust temperatures were really high when we first got it started up, and I realized that the timing was still too retarded, so I advanced that some and they came down, so that's good. We're sitting at about 40 pounds of oil pressure.
About 42, 44, somewhere around there.
Yeah, which on a fresh engine, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more than that, especially when it was cold. But this is only 30 weight break-in oil, so with the 2050 that we normally run in it, it should be a little higher oil pressure. Technically, that's plenty enough, but when the motor's brand new and everything's as tight as it's going to get, I'd like to see a little bit more than that. I guess we're going to source a new fuel pump, and hopefully, well, after this thing cools down, I'm going to go through and check the valve train, make sure nothing loosened up excessively. And then we'll try to complete about another 15 minutes or so of running on it.
Yeah, 15 or so, yeah.
Yeah, before she hits the track.